For decades, basketball fans have tried to understand great players by comparing them to the legends who came before them. Michael Jordan defined scoring greatness. Magic Johnson redefined the point guard position. Larry Bird showed how intelligence and skill could control an entire game. But every once in a while, a player appears who makes the comparison game almost impossible. Nikola Jokic is that player right now, and the NBA legends are doing their best to describe who his game looks like the most.
Jokic in the half court is like Jordan in the finals, goddammit. You're not gonna beat him.
A lot of the superstars fly past you or jump over you. MJ, that's not Jokic. He sort of rolls past you.
But the question is, who does Nikola Jokic's game resemble the most? When basketball experts try to describe Nikola Jokic's style, the name that appears more than almost any other legend is Larry Bird. At first comparison, that might sound unusual. Bird played forward while Jokic is a center, and their eras of basketball look completely different. But once you watch how both players control the game, the similarities become clear. Neither player relied on overwhelming athleticism to dominate opponents. They used timing, vision, and intelligence to dictate every possession. Legendary coach Greg Popovich once described Jokic's game in a way that immediately reminded people of Bird.
Jokic. He's too damn good. It's not fair, all the things he can do. And, he's so funny. I love the guy. He doesn't look like he's doing anything. He's not going fast. He's not jumping high. It's kind of Larry Birdish, in a way. But talk about skills and anticipation and decisions. He's fantastic.
Former NBA player Quinn Buckner also noticed how both players affect the teammates around them.
And if you look at them, the difference is Jokic is longer, but that's about it. And longer, and that's not about it. He's taller. They play, and whatever talent they have on their team, those guys play at a higher level.
Even longtime Celtics journalist Bob Ryan once said this: "There's a level of efficiency that very few ever attain. I call it mastery of the game. Larry reached that point in the mid-'80s. Jokic is there right now." And wait till you hear Bob Ryan's other comparison of Jokic. However, the most interesting reaction came from Bird himself. When Larry Bird was asked about Jokic, he admitted that he would love the chance to compete against him.
Nikola Jokic.
I would love to play against him. He's good.
He's good, right?
He's good.
Coming from one of the greatest players in NBA history, that level of respect says almost everything about how unique Jokic's game has become. But some legends believe the Bird comparison still does not go far enough, because in many ways, Jokic also plays like a 7-foot point guard. While many legends see shades of Larry Bird and Nikola Jokic, others believe that comparison still does not fully explain what makes him so unique. Because Jokic does something that almost no center in basketball history has ever done. He runs the offense. Most big men wait for the ball on the block or set screens so guards can create plays. Jokic does the opposite. He brings the ball up the floor, reads the defense, and decides where the play should go. In many ways, he controls the game the same way a point guard would. And when Magic Johnson himself watches Jokic play, he immediately recognizes that type of intelligence on the court.
The Joker. He's a unique player at that position. What do you think about him?
Yeah, he's best player in basketball right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he reads situations and defense as well. His basketball IQ is off the chart.
Yeah.
And then he beats you because he's off rhythm.
This is the exact type of playmaking Magic built his Hall of Fame career on. Also, former NBA star Tracy McGrady also noticed how unusual it looks to watch a player Jokic's size running an entire offense like Jason Kidd.
This dude is so fucking good, man. Straight up. Like, I haven't seen anything like him. Where he passes. You got a 7'1" center bringing up the ball, initiating the offense. It is amazing The passes that he makes from one side of the court to the other, on time and on target, the bounce passes in between defenses, he is amazing. He, like, if there's the one guy I would want to play with, I would love to play with. He's a problem. He's like Jason Kidd as a point guard. Like, those guys don't have to score to affect a game.
That ability completely changes how defenses have to approach Denver's offense. Because when the center is also the primary playmaker, traditional defensive strategies simply stop working. And when the conversation turns from playmaking to pure dominance, some former players believe Jokic resembles a completely different group of legends. Indeed, there are those who believe Nikola Jokic's game resembles some of the greatest big men in NBA history. But these comparisons are not based on size or athletic dominance. They come from the way Jokic controls the game as a center. Former NBA champion Kevin Garnett once looked at Jokic's production and made a comparison that surprised a lot of people.
He wilt, nigga. Joker's wilt. Joker is doing wilt-like shit, bro.
It's ridiculous, dog.
No athleticism, really. Slow rolling, going at his own pace. Like, bro, it's not a miracle, but when you watch it,
it's efficient.
It's efficient and
But some basketball experts believe the closest historical comparison might actually come from overseas.
The description of Arvydas Sabonis that was given to me after we first finally laid eyes on him, they said you should have seen him at age 17 or 18. It was Bill Walton with a 3. Well, guess what? Jokic is Bill Walton with a 3.
Right.
And that means he's one of the 2 best passing centers we've ever seen.
Indeed, many believe that Arvydas Sabonis could have changed the NBA if he had arrived in the league earlier in his career. Sabonis was also known for his incredible passing ability and his skill as a 7-foot playmaker. Former NBA player Al Harrington believes Jokic would have looked just as unusual if he had played in earlier eras.
Because with Joker's skill set and everything playing in the 90s, he would have been like a unicorn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He would have been somebody that everybody was like, we never seen nothing like this. And I guess the closest it might have been was Sabonis, but when Sabonis got to the league, he was already 30 plus years old.
But when they asked Shaq O'Neal, the president of the Big Man Alliance, here's what he said.
And that's why I say Joker is the best big man in the league. We all know Joel Embiid is the best big man when it comes to numbers and all that, but Joker went to the big dance and got that thing done.
Which makes Jokic something rare in NBA history.
Rings aside, trophies aside, is Jokic as good as Magic Johnson and Larry Bird?
He said, yes.
We're not getting ready to say he's the greatest big man to ever play and all of that, but he might be one of the smartest big men to ever play because
define that.
Because he has an answer to every problem that you throw at him.
This is something that remains a debate even to this day. But you won't believe what Dennis Rodman said concerning the Nikola Jokic and Larry Bird comparison. He basically said that Larry Bird would not make an NBA team today.
Oh, hell no. There's no way. I'm not downplaying him because he's a great player at that time, just like I was. And but I'm saying no, there's no way. No way. I think the kid from Denver is way better than him.
Jokic.
Oh my God.
Rodman's probably still pissed at how Larry Bird cooked him. But we all know that Larry Legend would play in today's NBA, and we know that partly because Nikola Jokic exists.
Bird and Magic did their thing, and they would be perfectly wonderful in this game today. There's no question. Larry would shoot more threes and score more points because that's the way the game is.
That's what Bird would look like today because the closest person to him already does that while adding more historic milestones to his career every season.
And you passed Wilt Chamberlain tonight, most triple-doubles by a center. Congrats on that one, too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There you go.
Is Shaq in that? Is it Shaq in that list?
No, because I never passed, big honey.
Even in that moment, Jokic remained the same humble superstar. Yet another quality he shares with Bird. But passing Wilt Chamberlain in any statistical category is something that almost never happens, which explains why so many legends are struggling to find the perfect comparison for Nikola Jokic. After listening to all the legends, one thing becomes clear. Nikola Jokic is one of the most difficult players in basketball history to compare. Indeed, the closest person to Nikola Jokic's game is Larry Bird. But sometimes we see a side of him that convinces us the best comparison of Nikola Jokic might actually be Nikola Jokic himself. But now that we've heard from the legends, we'd love to hear from you about who the Joker's game resembles the most. And if you want to see what happens when someone tries the Joker, watch Don't Talk Trash to Nikola Jokic or this will happen next.